No, it's good. It's good. Thank you.
Yeah. You got everything out? Okay. No. I said.
Hello, Roger.
Edwin, I don't have an email for.
All right, everybody all set?
All set, Paul.
Edwin?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Marty?
Yep.
Nancy?
Yep.
Jidge?
All set.
Okay. Edwin, I'd just like to just to mention that Don Williams is excused tonight for work.
Okay.
He is working tonight.
All right. During the meeting, I'm still gonna have to do the roll call for him.
Yep. Correct. All right, I'd like to call the workshop to order on January 19th of 2021 at 5:30 p.m. Clerk, call the roll.
Councilmember Bamanto,
Here.
Councilmember Stoyl,
Here.
Councilmember Nichols,
Here.
Councilmember At-large Vandenboer,
Here,
and Councilmember Williams was excused from tonight's meeting.
that is correct. Thank you. Please stand for a pledge of allegiance. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of
flag
the United States
of
of
the States of
America
America,
and to the
and to the
republic
republic for which it
for which it
stands,
stands,
one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. I do have a couple notes that I want to share with everybody, but I'll share that at the regular meeting, at the beginning of the meeting. We'll skip over the certification of prior meetings and reading the privilege of the floor, going to communication of the mayor, including disapproval messages. Mayor?
Nothing at this time.
Okay, thank you. Okay, you also need communication of the public and petitions.
Have a notice of claim from Matthew Catalano and Carly Catalano of 859 Baton Avenue for damages to their water line allegedly due to a city employee.
Any discussion, council? I need a motion to refer to city attorney and Department of Public Works Director
So moved.
by Nichols, second by Bomano.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Judge, take the next one.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, also, before I go to the report sustaining committees that we do, I forgot to mention that at 5:20, we do have a public hearing on 2 resolutions. So I did receive those in my packet. Moving on to report sustaining committees, boards, and commissions. Councilman Bomano.
I don't have anything.
Councilman Stoyl.
Nothing for this.
Councilwoman Nichols.
Nothing here.
Same here. Okay, moving on to unfinished business.
Resolution for law number 1-2021, City of Dunkirk, New York, a local law amending the Dunkirk City Code, Chapter 66, Section 23 Delta, entitled a local law regulating residential waste management and recycling in the city of Dunkirk.
Okay, so before I ask for any discussion, I'm gonna need a motion to take this off the table, and then I'm gonna need a motion to vote on.
I'll make a
So,
motion.
to
So
take off the
moved.
table,
So move.
Nichols and Stoyl. Oh, is there any discussion on this one? All right, moving on to the next, Edwin.
Yes, sir. Number 3, resolution for intro number 2 to local law number 2-2021, City of Dunkirk, a local law to amend Chapter 31 fees, Article 2 sewer rate schedule, Section 31-17A of the Dunkirk City Code entitled Sewer Rents in City User Fee Schedule.
Okay, so, again, we're gonna have to go through the same process with this also, so I'm gonna need a first to take it off the table.
Stoyl.
Second,
Stoyl.
who was the first?
Stoyl.
Who was the second?
Nichols.
Okay, got it. Thank you. Okay, is there any discussion on that one?
Yeah, I just want to, just to reiterate before, with the fee of this is, if there's any other discussion from the public, there's, it's only like $1 a day this is costing for an increase. If you're doing it $52 annually or $13 per quarter, it averages out to be $1.08. So not that big of an increase for the general public to know that.
Excuse me, not Nancy, it would be a week, not per day.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Mark.
Sorry to interrupt you. I
That's
thought I
fine.
better clarify
That's fine.
that before we go any further.
It's been a long day, Mark. Thanks.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Anybody else, any discussion? All right, seeing none, go to pre-filed resolution.
Number 4, resolution authorizing appointment of interim city assessor.
Okay, folks, this is another one. I'm gonna need a motion to amend on resolution 4. For Tom, that he is gonna retire on the 28th, but I want, Edwin also, that I wanted to say that he is gonna start back on February 1st. Is that correct, Tom?
Yes.
So I'm gonna need a motion to amend this resolution for that wording, and then I'm gonna vote on it. So who would be the first to make the motion?
Nichols.
Nichols is first,
Stoyl.
Doyle's is second. Okay, number 5.
Okay. Nichols and Doyle to amend.
First was Nichols to amend, and second was Stoyl to amend.
Got it. Okay, number 5, resolution authorizing budget line modifications for fiscal year 2021.
Any discussion, council? Seeing none, go to number 6.
Number 6, resolution authorizing $1,500 stipend for emergency medical service billing, Chief Edwards.
Any discussion, council?
Yeah, wasn't there an amendment made by Richard to this thing? Wasn't there a second resolution submitted by Rich for
Richard, do you have something?
time off?
Richard? I don't think Richard's present.
Paul, I
He
believe.
should be present. Yeah, he should be present, if he's, anyway, I think Councilman Stoyl is correct. There was an updated version that was sent out, I believe, on Friday, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe you're right, Mayor. It was for compensatory time for just going over the amount of usual hours,
Right.
over and above. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
Thank you.
I will contact Richard to make sure that he gets on.
Yeah, I thought you out an email on that.
You're in favor of that, Mayor?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, moving on to number 7.
Number 7, resolution authorizing consent to appointment of acting director of planning and development.
Any discussion, council? Seeing none, number 8.
Great. Resolution authorizing execution of boardwalk lease for new tenant 333 LLC doing business as Off the Hook.
Any discussion, council?
Just wish him luck. Wish her luck.
All right, any new business?
There is an updated.
Seeing none, I need a motion to adjourn.
First,
By Nichols,
Second.
second by Stoyl. Clerk call the roll.
Councilmember Bamanto,
aye.
Councilmember Stoyl,
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols,
Aye.
Councilmember at-large Vandenboer.
Aye. Workshop is adjourned. Thank you. Like I said, we do have a public hearing at 5:20. 10 minutes.
Yeah, you used to, decided to do an update when I was trying to get on. I bullshit. You were seeing a fucking client when you're supposed to have a fucking meeting.
Hello?
Eddie.
Yep.
Hey, Kevin.
Yes, sir.
Any idea if we're gonna have any selfers out at all?
We've got them out right now. Mike's
They're out
got,
right now?
yeah, they're out right now. All three of
All
them.
right, yeah.
Yep.
Got cars sliding off and everything.
I know. So, yeah. Okay. Thanks, sir. Yep.
Burton family is a good gang. You're good.
Edwin, do we have any communications from the public for these, public hearings tonight?
You're on mute.
Oh, Rich. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Listen, we went through a resolution concerning the fire chief. Did you not send me an amendment to that?
I sent you the revised
Where-
one. I sent it to everybody via email.
Yeah, and it included compensatory time, right?
Correct.
Thank you very much. I thought I was losing worse than I did.
You're fine. Yeah, I included that.
Thank you, Rich.
You're welcome.
Edwin. You're on mute, Edwin.
All right,
Hey, I was
I
wondering.
do have that.
You do have, you have communications from the public for those?
I'm sorry, I didn't realize we were on mute. I have 0 communications either from privilege of the floor or for the public hearings.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks.
Okay.
Before I start the public hearing also, how does everybody feel about extending the Zoom meeting for February also because of the COVID-19? I spoke to the city attorney today. He thought it was a good idea. I haven't spoke to anybody else other than him and Judge. So is everybody good with that?
Yes,
I
Paul.
agree, that's a great idea.
Yep. I totally
Okay.
agree.
Yes,
Listen, we used to call the fire the red devil. This is the invisible devil.
Exactly. Okay, so if everyone's good with that, I'll just mention that. I'll mention that at the meeting. Okay,
Great.
Thank
Sure.
you.
sounds good. Thanks. All right, we'll start the public hearings.
Do you want me to read?
Yeah, I'd like to call the notice of the public hearings to order on January 19th of 2021 at 5:20. Clerk call the roll.
Councilmember Williams,
Absent.
Councilmember Bamanto,
Here.
Councilmember Stoyl,
Here.
Councilmember Nichols.
Here.
Councilmember at-large Vanden Heuver.
Here.
Would you like me to read that, sir?
That'd be great. Thank you.
Notice of public hearing, please take notice that at a regular meeting of the City of Dunkirk Common Council held on January 5th, 2021, resolution number 2-2021 was presented to the Common Council, which resolution is entitled Local Law Intro Number 1-2021, City of Dunkirk, New York, a local law amending the Dunkirk City Code, Chapter 66, Section 23D, entitled A Local Law Regulating Residential Waste Management and Recycling in the City of Dunkirk, New York.
All right, thank you. Is there any correspondence from the public from this?
There are no correspondences from the public.
Okay, move on to number 2.
Notice of public hearing. Please take notice that at a regular meeting of the City of Dunkirk Common Council held on January 5th, 2021, resolution number 3-2021 was presented to the Common Council, which resolution is entitled Intro Number 2 to Local Law Number 2-2021, City of Dunkirk, a local law to amend Chapter 31 Fees, Article 2 Sewer Rate Schedule, Section 31-17A of the Dunkirk City Code entitled Sewer Rent In-City User Fee Schedule.
Seeing no correspondence from the public, I need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
By Nichols, second by Stoyl. Clerk call the roll.
Councilmember Bamanto,
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl,
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols,
Aye.
Councilmember at-large Vanden Heuver.
Aye, carried. The public hearings are now adjourned. Thank you.
How you been, Dave? How you been, David?
Doing all right, one day at a time, you know?
Good for you, buddy.
That's about it. Glad to see you
Good
up
for
and
you.
around.
This, Jesus Christ, Dave. I thought I was 10 minutes behind my son.
What's the matter, Sophie? What's wrong with you? You scared her. Very good. No, at the end of the street. At the end of the street. With the plow going through, I won't- it won't be as bad as it was. It was this time. And then I just said, "Oh, Dad." What is she doing on the other side?
Hey, Judge,
Yes, sir.
we may have to do a finance meeting sometime. Can you make it to City Hall? A finance meeting, can you
Not in
make,
this weather.
well, I don't
Not in
mean,
this weather.
like in a couple of weeks or something.
Oh, sure, sure, sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to keep
see
it,
my doctor.
I want to keep the public out of it, similar to what we're doing here. We've got to figure that how we're going to do that yet.
Well, February on Zoom.
Yeah, yeah, Marty, let me know. Yeah. It's just,
Okay.
I'm not moving around in this stuff too good yet.
Yeah, I don't want anybody to come out in this crap. All right.
Yeah, just, type me a message or call me, do something. Yeah, I'll be glad to get there.
No problem.
I want to get back into this full force now.
Soon enough.
Yeah, well.
They go. in the day. So we go into our quarantine area.
Okay, everybody ready?
Yep, Paul.
Set, go.
Okay. Edwin, you all set?
I am all set, sir.
Okay, thank you. Like to call the regular meeting, common council meeting in order on January 19th of 2021 at 5:30 PM. Clerk call the roll.
Councilmember Williams,
He is absent tonight.
Councilmember Bamanto,
Here.
Councilmember Stoyl,
Here.
Councilmember Nichols,
Here.
Councilmember at-large Vandenhoover.
Here. Please stand for a pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
And
and to the republic
for which we
for which
stand,
it stands,
one
one
nation,
nation,
under
under
God,
God,
indivisible,
indivisible,
liberty and justice for all.
All right, first of all, I just want to make a couple, just to recognize a couple people, and also I'd like to extend, I spoke to the council and I spoke to the city attorney, and I think I have the blessing of the mayor and everybody else that we're still going to extend the Zoom meetings until the end of February. So we're going to add another month onto that. I think it's the proper thing to do at this time, and especially with the uptick of the COVID-19 around our area. Also, I'd like to say that we lost a few individuals this week to it, and I'm sure that everybody is associated with people one way or another that loved ones are being taken by this terrible virus. Carol Oliveri's mother, Dorothy Gadina, passed away. She works for the city of Dunkirk, and also Bill Reardon, retired firefighter for the city of Dunkirk also. But on a happy note, I'd like to congratulate my buddy Scott Korzinski, 29 years on the police force. Served the city and the residents very well. So I'd like to say congratulations and enjoy your retirement, buddy.
Enjoy,
All right.
Scotty.
All right, with that, I'd like to, I need a motion to resolution dispensing the reading of the minutes.
I do the certification first, sir.
Sure.
This is to certify that an official copy of the minutes of the common council meeting of Tuesday, January 5th, 2021 was presented to the mayor on Tuesday, January 12th, 2021. Pursuant to section 3.03 of the Dunkirk City Charter, all items presented to the mayor are now in full force and effect.
Need a
In
motion?
witness whereof I have hereto set my hand and the seal of the city of Dunkirk, New York, this 19th day of January, 2021.
Make a motion.
By Nichols,
Second.
by Stoyl.
Councilmember Bamanto,
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl,
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols,
Aye.
Councilmember at-large Vandenhoover.
Aye, carried. Reading of the privilege of the floor regulations.
We have no request for privilege of the floor today.
Okay, thank you, Edwin. Appreciate it. Communication of the mayor, including disapproval messages. Mayor?
Mr. Chairman, I just have one quick announcement. The city has been working with the Chautauqua County Health Department as well as the New York State Health Department to bring vaccination sessions for COVID-19 here to the city of Dunkirk. Hopefully this will be happening relatively soon. And again, this would be for those people that are eligible under the phase 1A and 1B. Further information is going to come out through the county health department and the state. There will probably be appointments needed and required for this. What I've been trying to push for, and I'm hoping we have, is a location here in the city of Dunkirk to provide these vaccinations. And that's all I have for today. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mayor. Moving on to communications of the public and petitions.
Number one, notice of claim from Matthew Catalano and Carly Catalano of 859 Baton Avenue for damages to their water line allegedly due to a city employee.
Any discussion, council? Seeing none, need
Turn
a
it over to
motion.
the,
What was that?
turn it over to the law department.
Yeah, I need a motion to refer to the city attorney and Department of Public Works Director. By Nichols, second by Pomano.
Councilmember
Call roll.
Bamanto.
Aye.
Councilmember Bamanto.
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl.
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols.
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Vandenhoever.
Aye, carried. Reports to standing committee, boards and commissions, Councilman Bomano.
We'd just like to echo a little bit what Councilman Vandenhoever said about the COVID. It's true, we've known people who's had it. We know people that have passed on because of it, and we know people that are currently sick because of it. And our hospital's full. So let's try to, I've been saying this since it started, we keep doing the right thing and try to keep the crowds down. I know there's a big football game going on this Sunday, and try to keep the crowds down at your house or at wherever established you're going to be until 10 o'clock. And let's try to do the right thing, and hopefully we can get out of this. That's all I have tonight.
All right, thank you, Councilman. Very good words. Councilman Stoyl.
Yeah, the mayor hit my nail right on the head. I'm going to ask the mayor and the Public Safety Committee to meet with these officials, the state health and the county health department, to get somebody in here for vaccines for city residents. I've been watching this for 6 weeks on the news, and it seems the more you get away from the federal government, the faster these things are happening. So I appreciate your input, Mayor, and I applaud you for taking the bull by the horn here, because this is, as far as I'm concerned, the last 3 weeks, this city of Dunkirk has been the epicenter of this county. So for your role in that, I thank you, and I hope this thing works out for us.
Thank you.
That's it for me, Paul.
Okay, thank you, Councilman. Councilwoman Nichols.
Couple things. Anybody check their email last Thursday? I talked to Denise and she said, check your email. The state inspection took place at our new dog shelter on Main Extension. And it's very proud to say that it passed with flying colors. Thank you for everyone that made that happen. Great job. Special thanks to Denise and Randy and the crew. Can't wait to see after the snowfly gets done, go in there and see it. I want to mess it up on her. Also on Main Street Extension, if you take a look at the wonderful job that I can't remember who did it, along the railroad berm there. I talked to Randy about it, and he said that it will be good for about a couple years like that. And, oh yes, Mr. Pierce. Also, Randy, could you give an update on the North County watershed project and how the city of Dunkirk is going to benefit by it? Randy, are you there?
Sure, Councilwoman. The project on Main Street was cooperative with Pierce. Testing 1, 2, 3. Nothing.
Okay.
Trying to talk. Nothing.
His phone next to.
I think I'm muted.
Is your phone next to the computer, Randy?
Yeah, I can call. It's,
No, I can hear you. We can hear you, Randy. Go ahead.
We can hear you, Randy.
right. Yeah, Councilwoman, the project on Main Street looks good. It was, our guys worked on that too. We have some drainage issues and they cleaned it up nicely. And then the other project was a continuation of some work that they had done for the National Grid, cleaned up that whole railroad berm. And it's going to take the invasive species off of there for a couple of years. And we also had a couple of critters that wanted to make a dam there, and we're gonna keep an eye on that, and we don't wanna hurt them any, but we want them to make the dam someplace else. So we'll work on that, and the up of the first build of the North County Water District. And everybody's seen the lot of work along Route 60 between the Son of Dunkirk, getting all brand new water lines in that area, all pristine City of Dunkirk water in those water lines. They would like to talk to us about extending sewer lines into that area too. So as they grow, we will grow also. And it's the last master meter of the initial install is going in right now. So that's being built out. The numbers are looking good. Our water quality, of course, is excellent. We're running the filter plant at about 1/3 capacity. So anybody else looking for water along the North County area, Dunkirk has water. Our treatment is activated carbon, the same type of treatment that if you read the paper today, that they're looking at for there's anything like that, our activated carbon that was put in many years ago with a grant by Appalachian Regional Commission makes our water quality really, really excellent, and we have water to sell. So we're doing very well, and thank you for letting me bring that up.
I'm done, Paul.
Okay, thank you. I just have a couple things. Randy, I had some phone calls coming into work today, and the road seemed like they're pretty slick with ice. Do you have the salt trucks out there at all?
Yeah, I'd like to welcome back. He came back. This is the second day, and he's got the worst storm we've had this year. He's handling it well. He's got the salters out right now. The snow's been removed pretty well, but a little bit, this is the temperature that's the most difficult to deal with. And he's got our 3 salters out there hitting all the roads. So it'll be a matter of a half hour or so. He should have the city back to safe again. But we did hit an area that was, we had a thaw and then a quick freeze again. Very difficult to keep up with, but I'm glad to have Mr. Corpelia back. He had quite a brave adventure that he went through himself, and we're glad that he's back and doing well. We'll catch up with a lot of things with Mike back at the helm.
Okay. Yeah, my phone's blowing up right now. They know that we're on Zoom meeting, and they're just asking me about the roads. So I appreciate it, Randy. Thank you.
Sure.
I do have another, just to mention, Richard, I called you today, and I received a letter from the president of the Senior Citizen Center, Pat Kibbe, about our discussion about the removal of the liaison between the city of Dunkirk and the council, and the mayor or the coordinator. I believe during the budget hearings, we all agreed on how we were going to handle that. The council, as the new board, the president's going to deal directly with the mayor. And I know that the mayor contacted this individual that was it's the present coordinator, and told her what the request was. But I received a letter and said that that person never got a hold of the board, that we made that decision. Richard, can you enlighten them a little bit on the discussion we had, and can you send them a letter explaining this to them?
Sure. Council President, essentially what we discussed back during budget hearings is at one point in time, a few administrations ago, there was a sort of legal fiction that was created to help facilitate things at the senior center, where the mayor, quote unquote, designated a liaison or a coordinator to work with the Senior Citizen Inc., which is a separate 501c3 nonprofit organization that does most of the programming through volunteers at the senior center and through a membership structure. And that nonprofit organization has been in place there at the center for a few decades now. And what's happened since then is the city, this council, this mayor have decided that, we don't want to get involved in what should be internal affairs through that board of directors and how they manage their affairs there as volunteers at the center. And so essentially, it's not a council issue, it's not a mayoral issue, it's an issue amongst the board of directors for the Senior Citizens Incorporated, for their organization. And if they decide they want the board president to be the liaison, to be the contact with the city, who essentially is legally the landlord, owns the building, manages the building, or if they decide they want somebody else, that is strictly a board function. That's nothing that neither the council or the mayor decide. And we can put that in writing to them, just to reiterate that.
Okay, yeah, thanks, because, I know the coordinator was down there barking orders to city employees today, and it's got to stop. Someone's got to tell her that her services are no longer needed. So.
We'll have that discussion. And we've had prior meetings where we've made it clear that if there are any management issues of the property, they should go directly to the mayor or one of the department heads, such as Randy or myself, if there are any issues. That's how it should work.
Well, exactly. And that's my concern, is that it's city property and we control the budget for that building. So I think that we have all the say in the world about this. That's just my point of view.
Councilman,
Yes, Mayor.
it's Randy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
One thing I forgot to say that Mike wanted me to remind people, we're taking applications for seasonal workers for 30 hours a week at the street division. Anybody that's got a good work ethic, we have a real need. We could, with the salting, if we would have had a couple more seasonal people available. So just want to pass that while people are watching. You got somebody, especially a city of Dunkirk resident, who'd like a seasonal work. We have good people to work with and good equipment, and we'd like to have them on board.
Okay. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it.
That's all I got.
Okay. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, Mayor.
I just wanted to chime in on that discussion regarding the senior center. Just so everyone's clear, I did again reiterate our discussion of last week to both the president of that board over there, as well as the individual that you are referring to. And just so that everyone else is aware here on the council, the president of the board had stated to me that she was going to reach out to you as well as the rest of the council members to let her know the board's wishes on the person that they would want to be communicating on their behalf. So I just wanted to make sure that everyone is clear on that. I've explained to them the wishes of the council, and they said that they were going to reach out to the council.
Yeah, she did. Thanks, Mayor. Yeah. It's getting to a point where with this, it's not going to be good. So I can just tell everybody, we hold the purse strings of that place, and if they're not going to take our advice, then I'll go a different way with it. So.
Well, I'd just like to add on to that. When we were doing our budget meetings, we all agreed on it that as far as we were concerned, that position was to be abolished immediately. Done. It was supposed to be over with then.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, I know
I
that
believe that I think that they understood that. At least it was explained to them that was the wishes of this council. The issue is, I guess, that the board has chosen to communicate with us or with myself as mayor through an individual of their choosing. I guess that is the issue at this point, is that the person they have chosen is not the person that I guess people want to see in that position. If I'm wrong, please correct me, because I'm beginning to feel that maybe I don't understand it, but my understanding now is that the person that the board has chosen is not a person that the council would like to see in that position. And therefore, we have an issue. Is that correct?
That is totally correct, Mayor. You are absolutely correct.
Okay. And so I have again reiterated that to the board president. And at this point, that's where we are at. So everybody has been updated on this issue.
Okay, yeah, it's been just phone call after phone call with everybody down there, and they just want this individual gone. So, we need to do something. So if we need to step, like I said, I didn't want the council or to step in, but if we have to, then we'll do it our way. So, and it's not gonna be pretty, but you are absolutely correct.
Councilman,
Yes.
I want to chime in a little bit on this. They have their own board, in my opinion, and they have their own board, and I think whatever their board passes, whatever, like our board passes 3-2, 4-1, 5-0, and that should be the recommendation. We got other things to worry about in the city, a million other things, and I wish they would just take care of their own house. That's just my opinion.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it. All right, moving on to unfinished business.
Number 2, resolution for local law number 1-2021, City of Dunkirk, New York, a local law amending the Dunkirk City Code, Chapter 66, Section 23D, entitled A Local Law Regulating Residential Waste Management and Recycling in the City of Dunkirk.
Need a motion to take off the table
Make a motion.
by Nichols, second by Stoyl. Clerk call the roll.
Councilmember Bamanto,
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl,
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols,
Aye.
Councilmember at-large Vandenmover.
Aye, carried. Now a motion to vote
Make a
on
motion
resolution number 1-2021.
to vote.
Second,
Need a motion? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you guys. By Nichols, second by Stoyl. Clerk call the roll.
Councilmember Bamanto,
aye.
Councilmember Stoyl,
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols,
Aye.
Councilmember at-large Vandenmover.
Aye, carried. Resolution number 2.
Resolution for intro number 2 to local law number 2-2021. City of Dunkirk, a local law to amend Chapter 31 fees, Article 2, sewer rate schedule, Section 31-17A of the Dunkirk City Code entitled Sewer Rents in City User Fee Schedule.
Motion to take off the table by Stoyl, second by Nichols. Clerk call the roll.
Councilmember Bamanto,
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl,
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols,
Aye.
Councilmember at-large Vandenmover.
Aye, carried. I need a motion now to vote on the resolution
Make a motion.
by
Nichols.
Nichols. Second by
Second,
Doyle.
Bomano. Thank you.
Councilmember Bamanto,
aye.
Councilmember Stoyl, Councilmember Nichols,
Aye.
Councilmember at-large Vandenmover.
Aye, carried. Moving on to pre-filed resolution.
Number 4, resolution authorizing appointment of interim city assessor.
Need a motion to amend this, and the wording I need to amend would be Tom Malechko, after service, is going to retire January 28th of 2021 and will be reappointed for 1-month period starting at February 1st, 2021. Motion to amend. By Nichols,
Motion.
second by Doyle.
Councilmember Bamanto,
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl,
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols,
Aye.
Councilmember at-large Vandenmover.
Aye, carried. Number 5.
Was that just to amend, sir?
I'm sorry, the vote on, this would be to vote on the appointment of the interim assessor Tom Malechko resignation and appointing
Retirement,
Uh,
Paul, retirement.
I'm sorry, and appointing Erica Munson of 448 Lakeshore Drive, Dunkirk.
Okay, Councilmember Bamanto,
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl,
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols,
Aye.
Councilmember at-large Vandenboer.
Aye, carried.
Number 5, resolution authorizing budget line modifications for fiscal year 2021.
Any discussion, council? Seeing none, clerk call the roll.
Councilmember Bamanto,
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl,
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols,
Aye.
Councilmember at-large Vandenboer.
Aye, carried. Number 6.
Number 6, resolution authorizing $1,500 stipend for emergency medical service billings and additional compensatory time, Chief Edwards.
Any discussion, council?
Is
Uh,
this,
Mayor,
Councilman?
Mayor, are you on board with this?
Yes.
Thank you.
Councilman?
Yes.
Councilman? Yeah, I'd like to push this resolution. I hope we're all going to take care of this thing. Mike puts in a lot of hours, and he pushes his own agenda for grants and stuff. So this man is more than entitled to this stuff, and I hope we all stick together on this. That's
Anybody else? Clerk call the roll.
Councilmember Bamanto,
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl,
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols,
Aye.
Councilmember at-large Vandenboer.
Aye, carried. Number 7.
Resolution authorizing consent to appointment of acting director of planning and development.
Any discussion, council? Seeing none, clerk call the roll.
Councilmember Bamanto,
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl,
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols,
Aye.
Councilmember at-large Vandenboer.
Aye, carried. Welcome. Jill, thank you very much for stepping up on that. I appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Number 8.
Number 8, resolution authorizing execution of boardwalk lease for new tenant 333 LLC doing business as Off the Hook.
Any discussion, council?
Looking forward to seeing her down there. It should be a great success.
No one else? Clerk call the roll.
Councilmember Bamanto,
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl,
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols,
Aye.
Councilmember at-large Vandenboer.
Aye, carried. New business. Any new business for tonight? Nancy, I
Just
think
want
you
to-
wanted, Nancy, I think you wanted to say something for the business down at the dock.
Oh, no, not for this meeting. It's gonna be for next month.
Okay, sounds good.
Just wanted to, just to say,
Councilman?
if you would be allowed,
Councilman?
just to recognize Jamie and Joy for their 29 years plus of their undying love for the city of Dunkirk, the waterfront, and having the business down there for all our pleasures. Thank you.
Oh,
Yes, Judge.
yeah, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Randy Woodbury. Randy, I want to thank you for communicating with Mr. Don Gorka. He called me last night. He was very pleased with your discussion. And hopefully we can move that thing ahead in the spring. Are you there, Randy?
10-4, Councilman. It's good, very good to see you. Yeah.
Very
With
good.
your
to see
renewed
you.
energy, you and I will get it done.
Listen to me. I've always wanted to say for Councilman, after the last 6 weeks of watching TV, I turn over my rest of my minutes to the good council lady from the 4th Ward. That's all.
Yeah, I thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah, I would like to also, say thank you to Jamie and his wife for the Dimitri's on the lake. They did a great job for so many years, and their service to the community A lot of good times down there, and I wish them the best, and I wish their family the best in the near future or whatever they decide to do. But thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Well,
Anybody else?
I have one more issue under new business.
Yep.
I've had several phone calls on the way that those floating docks look down there on the old Burgess property. There's signage there to keep out, but there are kids that are still walking all over those docks. Is that going to be something that's going to happen all the time? Does anybody know? Can they contact Mr. Pringle? It's really when we want to do what we want to do to Lakeshore Drive, and when the mayor made the proclamation of our beautiful harbor, that's an insult to have all that mess right there on Lakeshore Drive when people are coming through town. What's going to happen there?
Well, there's obviously a cost to that. We have been working with the federal officials to try to obtain funding, as well as our state elected officials. As of yet, we have been unsuccessful in obtaining funding, but those docks are owned by the city, and we are going to have to do something with that. Again, that's an issue we've been working on for a couple of years now. It's not new. So we are still looking to obtain funding to deal with that issue. The Army Corps of Engineers has also been contacted, and Randy could talk a little bit about that, but they, as of yet, have not been willing to help out. They've allowed us to go in there and do what we need to, but they themselves coming out to handle it is not going to happen.
No, not in the water, Mayor. I'm talking about right on Burgess property there where they're all stacked up, where they pulled them out for the winter. I've talked to Randy about it a couple times, and I've also talked to Richard. We had an idea that if those, and I know Richard doesn't like this idea because it's not one of his top 10, but to where those old boats have been there for 20, 25 years, if we could get those removed, if they had to pull those floating docks out for any reason, a good place to put them would be behind that chain link fence where all those old dilapidated boats are, so that it wouldn't be so much of an eyesore to anybody, us, the residents. It's dangerous. Right now, what is down on Lakeshore Drive is a dangerous situation with the children walking all over them. I don't know what can be done. If it can be barricaded off by him, I know that's his property there for the Burgess property, but what can be done so that it's not such a disgusting sight that it is? It looks like a dump yard.
Well, we'll start with our building inspector heading over there to see if there's any violations. If there are no violations, then we'll have to work with them to see if they'll be willing to move them somewhere else or whatever. But again, if it's their property that they own and they're not in violation of any of our ordinances or zoning codes, then we're limited as to what we can do. But we will look into it, and I'll have to come back and report back to you on that.
Okay, thanks, Mayor.
Thank you, everybody. Anybody else in new business? Need a motion to adjourn
The motion.
by Nichols, second by Stoyl. Clerk call the roll.
Councilmember Lamonto,
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl,
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols,
Aye.
Councilmember at-large Vandenboer.
Aye, carried. Meeting's adjourned. Have a good night, everybody. Be safe.
Good to see all you folks.
Good to see you, Judge.
Thank you, Nancy. Thanks for keeping me in the loop. You and Paul and you, Mayor, for keeping me in the loop.